Hello, you beautiful people. It's me again. Me. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Zazu. Good evening, Zazu. Checking in with the Evil Report. Far away. How you people doing? Another beautiful day. Yeah. Anyway, alright, let's do this. So, it's about to get really crazy in the video game industry. We're about to go to a drought. We're about to go to a famine. It's getting ugly. You're like, huh? All right, listen to this. Found this article today. Where's my mouse here? Oh, here we go. I'm on Gamers Rant here. Says here, gaming PC components are now at the center of a smuggling rings due to scarcity. Let me read it one more time. Gaming PC components are now at the center of smuggling rings due to scarcity. The global computer chip shortage is resulting in GPUs, graphical processing unit, RAM, random access memory, and SSDs, solid state drives, being smuggled illegally into countries like Hong Kong. Says the COVID-19 pandemic has caused a substantial amount of damage to industries and communities around the world. The gaming industry is currently suffering greatly due to a computer chip shortage. As computer chips are a vital component in PC and consoles such as the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. Now, the computer chip supply has gotten so scarce that computer chips are at the center of smuggling rings. At the beginning of the pandemic, lockdown restrictions resulted in factory shutdown in many Eastern countries. The factory shutdown included semiconductor fabrication plants, limiting supplies of necessary components for computer chips. With the factories shut down, companies like AMD and Nvidia have not been able to keep up with the demand. Destiny's Child, can you keep up? It says reports indicate that the shortage may last another year, with some countries having stocks of GPUs limited to fewer than 20 units. The limited stock has resulted in people trying to smuggle GPUs into countries. Hong Kong Customs found illegal shipments of fishing boats after a group of suspicious men fled from it. The shipment contained 300 Nvidia 30HX GPUs, SSDs, RAM, smartphone, and other smuggled goods. The graphics cards are worth about $700 each, or $210,000 in total. The Nvidia 30HX graphics card is capable of mining Ethereum, and with 300 graphics cards could mine about $5,000 worth in a week. Although crypto miners are buying up tons of graphics card, Nvidia CFO Colette Kress does not believe crypto mining is causing the hardware shortage. Says here the computer chip shortage is expected to last until mid-2022, according to Foxconn, a leading electronic manufacturer. The shortage may result in a limited stock of gaming PC and console until the issue is sorted out. The U.S. government is currently taking action on the computer chip shortage after Sony, Microsoft, the Chamber of Commerce, and other organizations sent a letter asking the president for help with the shortage. President Biden responded by signing an executive order that launched a 100-day investigation into the supply of semiconductors Hopefully, the investigation will shorten the time of the computer chip shortage, especially since the tech is being smuggled. With pandemic restriction being loosened in many countries, the supply of computer chips may slowly return to normal. Until then, graphics cards may be fairly difficult to find. Anything else? That's it. Well, if you got a nice PC right now, you're gonna have to ride that thing out until this issue is resolved, you know. And this shortage just doesn't apply to PCs. It applies to consoles. Okay, and smuggling is a big thing out there in the dark world, you know. And with the pandemic, add on top of that, and then your working conditions being restricted, and factories being shut down. Add that on top of the smuggling, and then now PC components and consoles are hard to find, and then you throw the scalpers in the mix too. You know, they're not exempt from this situation. So this computer chip shortage is serious, you know. So if you didn't get the latest, if you didn't get the PS5 or the Xbox Series X, but if you got an Xbox One, PS4, you're in good shape. Or if you got the Wii U, PS3, or 360, you're still good. As long as you got some games that you ain't finished on them, then maybe you need to take the time and try to finish those games. But right now, this pandemic is hitting everything. You know, nothing is exempt from the pandemic. Nothing. You know. So if computer chips are being short, then what about food? Food shortage. Yeah. This pandemic is taking no prisoners. You know, and the smugglers now, they even make the situation worse and the scalpers, they do that by jacking up the price now. You know, so don't break your neck to get the latest thing right now, because it's a drought and it's a famine right now, trying to get things, trying to get parts and components for your desktops, or parts for your consoles. You know, like with consoles, you know, the hard drive manufacturers, they're behind. The highest SSD go up to is like, what, 2 terabytes, and that's about it. They don't have a 4 terabyte SSD, or a 6, or an 8, or a 10, or even a 12. So they're behind, you know. And then the pandemic is making that situation worse. So yeah. But if you got an Xbox One, PS4, you know, you're just gonna have to get a bigger hard drive for your console. You know, that's what you're gonna have to do, and weather the storm right now. You know, because this pandemic is taking no prisoners. You know, people thought that when the ship got stuck, when that cargo ship got stuck in the canal, that was the problem. No, the pandemic is a bigger situation. The ship being stuck in the canal was minor, but this pandemic is global. You know, this pandemic is global, so it's affecting everything. And yeah, it's the time we're living in right now. I mean, just gotta weather the storm right now. You know, if you got an Xbox One or a PS4, if you got the Wii U or probably the Switch, then you're all right. But right now, people are just gonna have to weather the storm right now. You know, and if you got a good, decent PC that can last you for like about 10 years, or another 5 to 6 years. If you got a good gaming PC right now that can last you for like another 5 to 6 to 7 years, then you have nothing to worry about right now. You know, you might need to go out and buy a new power supply, or a new CMOS battery for your board. Yeah, or probably you know. But other than that, man, it's all about weathering the storm right now, because this thing is getting worse. You know, it's getting worse. You know. And then I could throw the Wii U into the situation too, why it was built for today's time, but I'm not even gonna do it. But man, if Nintendo would have just listened to their fans on the Miiverse when we were telling them to fix the thing, you know, yeah, because this shortage is serious, you know, it's serious. And then you got you know, these video card manufacturers playing catch up, you know. They're playing catch up right now. It's like the worse the pandemic get, the harder it is to catch up. So, yeah, it's all about weathering the storm right now. You know, it's all about weathering the storm. You know, if you got an Xbox One, if it's the Xbox One, Xbox One S, Xbox One X, or if you got a PS4, PS4 Pro, PS4 Slim, PS4 Pro. Go get you a bigger hard drive, you know. Just get you a bigger hard drive and call it a day, you know. That's what you're going to have to do, you know. This pandemic thing might last another 2 years, the way it's going, you know. Yeah, video game famine, video game famine, video game shortage, people. It's here. Brace yourself. Anyway, nice talking to you people. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Borg, Dark Side. I'm gone. Peace.